All right, we're back at 8:40. We've got a Broadway stars fight that's far from the bright lights of New York City.
That's right. Hamilton's Lin-Manuel Miranda is on a personal mission to help out Puerto Rico, which defaulted on its largest debt payment yet this year. Natalie's got more on that.
Yeah, hi guys. Well, Puerto Rico is crumbling. Its crumbling economy is leaving Lin-Manuel's childhood memories in ruins, with unemployment now at a crushing 12% and nearly half the island living below the poverty line. He's now calling on Congress to ensure that Puerto Rico gets a second act.
But now Lin-Manuel taking his shot in another lead role as an advocate for the place where it all began.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
I'm so grateful that I got summers in Puerto Rico. It helped my Spanish. It meant understanding my place in the larger scheme of things, understanding the full vibrancy of my people.
Far from the glow of the Great White Way, Lin-Manuel would visit his relatives in Vega Alta, a small town just west of San Juan.
Let me tell about this.
We caught up with Lin-Manuel's father, Luis, during a recent trip.
Our roots in this town and in this island are so deep.
The vibrant setting of Lin-Manuel's childhood, now just a memory, as a decade of recession has Puerto Rico facing a devastating humanitarian crisis.
Schools are closing, and hospitals are closing, and towns are dying.
Known as the Island of Enchantment, Puerto Rico now finds itself in a sea of debt, more than $70 billion in total. This week, the island defaulting on its largest debt payment yet, $422 million, signs the American citizens who call the U.S. territory home need help.
We have a humanitarian crisis on our hands.
Lin-Manuel urging the federal government to re-grant Puerto Rico the right to restructure its debt under Chapter 9, like Detroit did in 2014.
This is not asking Americans to pay their tax dollars to help Puerto Rico. This is asking for Puerto Rico to have the right to restructure its debt. That is not an unreasonable request.
While legislation has stalled in Congress, power has been cut off at hospitals, and more than 150 schools are now closed. The recession prompting the largest migration of Puerto Ricans to the mainland since the end of World War II, 84,000 in 2014 alone.
The island loses important minds, uneducated people, and entrepreneur people.
It's estimated one doctor leaves Puerto Rico each day due to the island's inability to pay insurance claims, a flatlining economy, and one more loss Puerto Rico can't afford.
3.5 million American civilians are on the hook for billions.
Hoping for a congressional cure, Lin-Manuel doing what he does best in an attempt to set the stage for change.
I really see myself as the guy on the beach going, there's a wave coming, and it's avoidable because it's a human-made wave.
Your citizens are suffering. Stop the bleeding, stop the loss. Help Puerto Rico. It's just 100 miles across.
And Lin-Manuel says he can't see past this wave of what he calls inadequate education and health care. He fears that Puerto Ricans could lose more basic necessities if they do not, start really getting the attention they deserve.
It's such a wonderful place. I was married in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
I go at least once a year. It's such a wonderful place. I hope they can sort this out.
I'm half Puerto Rican, so of course, and as as Lin-Manuel is as well, he understands, the real complexities of the issues there.
Well, let's find a solution.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.